Have you ever wondered why your body suddenly stops listening after 60? You eat less, move more, yet the scale doesn't budge, and somehow your belly keeps growing. Here's the truth. Most doctors never tell you after 60. Your metabolism can drop by up to 25%. That means even healthy habits that worked in your 40s might be silently failing you today. Every pound of lost muscle, every night of poor sleep, and every skipped meal sends one message to your body store: don't burn. And that's exactly why millions of older Americans can't lose weight no matter how hard they try. But here's the good news: you can reawaken your metabolism naturally without starving, without pain, and without chasing impossible diets. This isn't about being 25 again. It's about feeling light, strong, and alive in your own body again. In the next few minutes, I'll show you 10 simple science-backed habits that reignite fat burning, protect your muscles, and give you back the energy you thought was gone forever. So, before you give up on your body, listen closely, because once you understand what's really slowing you down, everything about how you age will change. Let's be honest, losing weight after 60 feels almost impossible. You follow every rule: smaller portions, evening walks, skipping dessert. And yet the mirror barely changes. The truth: it's not your willpower, it's your biology. As we age, our body quietly rewrites its own code. Muscle mass drops by nearly 3 to 5% every decade after 50 hormones like estrogen and testosterone fall, and your resting metabolism slows by hundreds of calories a day. It's as if your body flips from burn mode to save mode. Now add years of stress, poor sleep, and medications that alter insulin or thyroid balance. Suddenly your body isn't working against you out of spite. It's trying to protect you. That's right. Your system believes it's in survival mode, holding on to fat as if famine is coming. But that ancient design no longer fits our modern lives. And that's why you keep storing fat even when you're eating less. This is where most people give up. They blame age, genes, or slow metabolism. But the truth is, your metabolism isn't dead, it's just asleep. And the moment you learn how to wake it up safely, your energy, confidence, and waistline begin to transform. Because the secret isn't extreme diets or 2-hour workouts. It's small daily habits that speak your body's language again. And that journey starts right now. Rebuild your morning rhythm. The way you start your day decides how your body burns energy for the next 12 hours. Yet most people over 60 wake up slowly, skip breakfast, or wait hours before their first meal, and that tiny delay tells your metabolism to stay asleep. Morning light is the switch that turns your internal engine back on. When sunlight hits your eyes and skin, it triggers cortisol, not the bad kind, but the natural surge that wakes your body, raises alertness, and boosts fat-burning hormones. Studies show that people exposed to early daylight have up to 20% higher metabolic activity throughout the day. So before your first sip of coffee, step outside for 10 minutes, stretch, breathe, and drink a warm glass of water. You're not just waking up, you're telling every cell it's time to move again. And what happens next depends on what you eat first. Number 9, protein. First, not last. Most older adults start their morning with toast, cereal, or coffee, but almost no protein. And that single mistake keeps your metabolism sluggish all day. Protein is your body's ignition key. It doesn't just build muscle, it tells your metabolism to turn on. Unlike carbs or fats, protein takes more energy to digest. Your body burns extra calories just processing it. That's called the thermic effect of food, and it's one of the simplest fat-burning tools you already have. Research shows that adults over 60 who eat at least 0.7 grams of protein per pound of body weight maintain stronger muscles and burn more fat even at rest. So start your morning with eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a small protein shake. When protein comes first, hunger stays quiet, energy lasts longer, and your metabolism runs like it remembers how. Next, we'll talk about a hidden trigger that silently shuts it down: stress. Number 8, calm your inner stress engine. You can eat right and exercise daily, but if your stress stays high, your body refuses to burn fat. When you live in a constant state of worry about health, finances, or family, your brain releases cortisol, the survival hormone. In small bursts, it helps, but when it lingers, cortisol locks fat inside your belly and steals your sleep. It's your body's way of saying, I don't feel safe enough to let go. Studies show older adults with chronically high cortisol gain more visceral fat even without eating more calories. The fix doesn't require meditation retreats, just 5 quiet minutes a day. Try deep breathing, inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8, or take a short walk without your phone, noticing each breath and step. These moments tell your body you're safe again. And when the stress engine slows, your fat-burning engine wakes up. Now let's get that engine moving literally. 1-7, walk like it matters. Walking isn't just exercise, it's a message to your metabolism that life is still in motion. But too many people over 60 walk without rhythm or purpose, shuffling a few steps and calling it done. Your body needs movement that tells it, I'm alive, I'm capable. Research from the University of Wisconsin found that seniors who walk at a brisk, steady pace for just 30 minutes burn up to 200 extra calories a day and lower their risk of heart disease by 30%. The key isn't speed, it's consistency. Aim for 6,000 steps a day, split into 2 or 3 short walks, preferably outdoors. Add music, a podcast, or even a friend, anything that keeps your mind engaged and your feet moving. Because every step pumps oxygen, wakes up dormant muscles, and reminds your body that aging doesn't mean stopping. And speaking of muscles, that's where the real magic begins. 6, preserve your muscle, protect your metabolism. Here's a truth that surprises many people over 60. You're not losing energy because you're aging. You're losing it because you're losing muscle. After 60, adults can lose up to half a pound of muscle every year, and that's disastrous for metabolism. Every pound of muscle burns about 6 extra calories per day, even when you're sitting still. It's your body's natural furnace, quietly burning energy 24/7. The less you move, the more that fire fades. But rebuilding it doesn't require heavy gym workouts. 2 or 3 short sessions a week using resistance bands, wall push-ups, or simple chair squats can reignite your muscle strength and balance. Strong muscles mean strong metabolism, fewer falls, and more freedom. You'll notice it the next time you climb stairs without losing breath. That's your body remembering how powerful it really is. And to keep that power, you must also learn when to eat, not just what to eat. 5, eat before you're starving. Here's a mistake almost everyone over 60 makes: waiting too long to eat. You skip breakfast, get busy, and suddenly it's mid-afternoon and you're starving. That's when your body panics. When you let hunger hit too hard, your metabolism slows to conserve energy, and your next meal is stored as fat, not fuel. It's a survival reflex left over from ancient times when food was scarce. Modern studies confirm that long fasting periods in older adults raise cortisol and blood sugar instability, making fat loss harder. The fix is simple: eat smaller, balanced meals every 3 to 4 hours. Combine lean protein, fiber, and healthy fats to stay satisfied without overeating. Think apple slices with peanut butter, a boiled egg with fruit, or a handful of nuts. Eating before you're starving keeps your body calm, blood sugar stable, and your metabolism humming steadily. And one nutrient can make this even easier: fiber. 4, feed your gut, fire your metabolism. If your stomach feels bloated, heavy, or sluggish, it's not just discomfort, it's your gut begging for better fuel. Inside, you live trillions of bacteria that control digestion, mood, immunity, and yes, even fat loss. But as we age, low-fiber diets, stress, and medication throw that balance off, slowing everything down. The good news: when you feed your gut right, your metabolism wakes up. Fiber is the secret weapon here. It absorbs water, expands in your stomach, and helps control appetite while nourishing the good bacteria that keep inflammation low. Experts recommend 25 to 30 grams a day, but most seniors barely get half. Add oatmeal, chia seeds, lentils, berries, and dark leafy greens to your meals, or sprinkle a spoon of flaxseed into your morning yogurt. Within weeks, digestion smooths out, belly bloat fades, and your body feels lighter. But one thing still blocks all this progress: sugar. 3, cut sugary drinks, keep energy stable. Most people think they're eating healthy, but forget one hidden trap: liquid sugar. Sodas, bottled teas, even natural fruit juices can contain as much sugar as a can of cola. And here's the problem: liquid calories don't fill you up. You can drink 300 calories and still feel hungry, which tricks your brain into eating more later. For seniors, these insulin spikes are especially dangerous. They cause blood sugar crashes that steal your energy and tell your body to store more fat, especially around the belly. A 2022 Harvard study found that older adults who swapped sugary drinks for water or unsweetened tea lost nearly 2 pounds in 10 weeks without changing anything else. So trade soda for sparkling water with lemon or sip green tea in the afternoon. You'll stabilize your energy, protect your heart, and finally give your metabolism a clean signal to burn again. And when you do that, your nights will start changing too. 2. Eat lighter at night, sleep deeper. The heaviest meal at the wrong time can undo a whole day of good choices. After sunset, your metabolism naturally slows. Your body prepares for rest, not for digestion. Yet many older adults still eat late, finishing dinner at 9 p.m. or snacking before bed. Those calories have nowhere to go but storage. Studies from the University of California show that eating large carb-heavy meals within 3 hours of bedtime increases nighttime blood sugar by 30% and reduces fat burning by half. The fix: keep dinner simple and light, lean protein, vegetables and a warm soup or herbal tea. If hunger strikes before bed, have half a cup of plain Greek yogurt or a few almonds. When you give your body time to digest before sleeping, it shifts from storing fat to repairing muscle. And that leads to the most overlooked fat-burning tool of all quality sleep. Number 1, restore sleep as your secret weapon. You can't out-exercise or out-diet a bad night's sleep. When you sleep less than 7 hours, your hunger hormones go haywire, ghrelin rises, leptin drops, and your body craves sugar for quick fuel. Even worse, poor sleep lowers insulin sensitivity, forcing your body to store more fat, especially around the waist. A University of Chicago study found that adults who improve sleep from 5 to 8 hours a night burn 20% more fat in just 2 weeks. The fix isn't complicated. Keep your bedroom cool around 68 degrees or dark and quiet. Turn off screens an hour before bed, stretch lightly, and aim to sleep and wake at the same time each day. When you finally sleep deeply, your body doesn't just rest, it resets. Hormones rebalance, muscles repair, and your metabolism reignites, quietly doing its best work while you dream. And that's where real transformation begins. Let me tell you about Richard, a 68-year-old grandfather from Arizona, who once believed his best years were behind him. He had tried every diet, keto, fasting, low carb, but nothing lasted. His doctor told him his metabolism was just too slow. Then Richard made a quiet decision. Instead of chasing perfection, he would practice these small habits every day. Morning light, gentle walks, protein first, and better sleep. Within 6 weeks, he lost 2 inches from his waist, stopped needing afternoon naps, and started walking 3 miles with his granddaughter without gasping for air. What changed wasn't just his body, it was his belief. He realized aging doesn't mean fading. It means learning to live smarter. You don't have to start big, just start. Because when you do, your body responds faster than you think, and you'll feel that spark of strength that never truly left. So here's the truth. You don't need radical diets or endless workouts. You just need small, consistent habits that remind your body how to feel young again. Every walk, every good night's sleep, every meal with real food sends the same message: I'm not done yet. Aging isn't the end of progress, it's the beginning of wisdom. Start with one habit today and watch how your body thanks you tomorrow. If you found this inspiring, don't miss our next video: 5 gentle exercises that boost fat loss while protecting your joints. It's waiting for you right here.